Welcome to Fanny Magnet. Right now in this video I'll explain you how you can create a banner for your website. Now as you know that I have started a series where I will explain you about web designing and development, search engine optimization and so on. So in this video I will be making one banner for a website which I will be using for my next tutorial video on how to make a website. So right now I'm using a Mac computer, so and in case if you're using a Windows, you don't need to worry because most of the functions in the Photoshop are similar to what Windows has. Only the difference will be the the look and menu bar will be little different, but rest everything will be same. So as you can see that I'm using Adobe Photoshop CS6. So now before we start with the banner, the first what I used to do when I was new into web designing, just for your information, I started designing a website back in like 2008 2009. Mostly what I used to do before making a website, always used to take information and knowledge from the internet about the design. So before we start making a banner, we'll go ahead and we'll take a look what the internet has, and then we'll go ahead and then we will go forward and make a banner. Okay, now on the Google Chrome I have done a search of banner websites and I have clicked on images, and this is what I get. So looking from this, I think this looks better, to me. Let's say this one, or we can select, let's go with this. Okay, so first thing you have to do, you have to select what kind of design you want. Guys, understand this thing, designing anything from the scratch is it take time and it comes with the experience. And right now what I'm doing, I'm taking the pictures from the internet, from other sources, and I'm just going to edit those pictures and will make a new look to the website. So I'll copy this. You just have to right click and copy this, and we'll minimize this. Now this on this Photoshop, first thing I have to set my canvas. Okay, in order to set the canvas, that means that's a background, that's the size of the web banner. So first thing you have to do, click on file, click new, and here it will say that what width you want and what is the height you want. Okay, so by default it's it's selected pixel, so you can select according to what you need. For banner I think 900 and height like 350 is good enough for making a basic website banner. So I click OK then, and now as you can see that this is my canvas where I will be putting all the other pictures together and will make a new banner for a web page. So first thing, I have already copied that picture, so I'll just paste it and you can see. And when you will press Ctrl T, you will get this, and with the help of this you can resize this picture. Okay, so I think this look cool, and once you are done, just click on this arrow and it will say, do you apply the transformation? Just click apply and you are done. Okay, so this is the background. So let's say we'll try to add something on this now. So let's assume that we are making a e-commerce website. So what should be there on the e-commerce website? I think a cart will be the good option, so I will just type cart, but make sure this time I will take PNG. Okay, now I think this logo look better, or we can select the reason we are selecting PNG because it does not has a background, and the background what it will show that this one which we have already used. Okay, let's okay, let's say this one, or we can say this one. Yeah, this look better. I'm looking something in light color, as already the background is in dark color, so something light will be the better option. Okay, so now I have finally planned to use this picture on the web banner, and as you can see, the extension, the picture extension is .png. That means the possible it does not has a background, but make sure you do not copy from here, because when you do that you will get a background. So just save it, save image as, and just click on save. Once you save, just drag it and drop it on your canvas and place. Here we go. Now if you see on the right hand side, these are layers. Okay, the first what I see, that is a layer 1, and this is a second layer. So if I hide this, you know, there will be only that icon of a card. So I'll keep that. This is just for your information, like in case if you want to make any changes, you can do that. So right now the selection is shopping cart, so I'll select this, I'll press Ctrl T, and it will allow me to resize the picture. Here we go. And let's assume that I want the same picture to be on this side. Okay, so just click on that and then press Alt key on your keyboard and just move your mouse. So it was very simple, just press Alt key and just move it on the right hand side, and it will make a copy of that exact picture. Now we want to make the face of the handle of this card to be on the right hand side, and this will be on the left hand side, so both will look like they are facing each other. So I'll select this layer. As you can see right now, I have selected layer 1, and that's a layer 2, and that's a layer 3. So I'll just rename this. If you can definitely rename it also. Just double click and it will allow you to rename. So I'll type cart 2, and here cart, so that the cart which is on the left hand side and the cart 2 is on right hand side. So if you want to move the face of this cart, just select the cart 2 and click on edit, transform. Here we go. As I have explained you that you can click on edit, then go to transform, and here you can rotate the picture 180 degree, 90 degree clockwise, and 90 degree counterclockwise. You can flip horizontal, you can flip vertical here. So just use these tools and it will be easy for you to make changes. Okay, now I got this. Okay, now I think these pictures are very big for me, so I can just make it a little smaller so that I can have more space for making a banner. So what you have to do, the card 2 is already selected, press and hold the control key and select the second layer. So right now 2 layers are selected. Now press Ctrl T as in Tom, and you can see both the layers are in scale. So now just push it down, and I think this is the ideal size, so let's hit enter and we are done. Right now 2 layers are selected, that's the reason I'm able to move both the pictures. Okay, I think this will look here, it will look better. Now I think I need to move one cart little far, so just select the cart 2 and press the left and right arrow key, and accordingly you can move it. And in case if you want to move this one, you can select the other layer, and here we go. Also same, you can make it up and down and so on. Now I will add some text here. So in order to add the text, click on T and click wherever you want to add the text. As you can see, as soon as I click the text, I got an additional layer. That means I will be working on a new layer for a text. This is my shopping cart. So that's how you can put the text on your web page banner. And as you can see that that's I have selected, that's the reason I'm able to move up and down with the help of arrow key on the keyboard. So that's how you can use the Photoshop to make a banner. And let's try to add something. Let's see. For ideas, you can definitely search on Google about the things. Shopping website banner. Okay, we can okay, this is how generally the banners look. So we can add a contact number. So let's try to add a phone number there. (24/7) customer care, and the contact number is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Here we go, and just put it down. And as you can see, the font is very big, so the same thing, Control T. And if you notice that right now I'm working on a different layer, that's 24/7 layer. Now press the Control T again, and here we go. Definitely you can make changes in the size using a different option, which is here. Like going into this, here is the size you can select, and also you can change the font here. You can change the color here like this, and so on. So let's keep this color, and so I think that's pretty good now. So 24/7 customer care, that's a phone number. Let's take a more idea. Okay, now generally they also have option to place a credit card, you know, that they accept credit card. So let's say Visa accepted. Here we'll go with that logo, and I think okay, this look better. Okay, so we'll go click on view images and right click on that and click on copy again, then go back to your canvas and paste it. Now as you can see that I have got a, you know, I have already also got the background of this Visa, which I do not want. So the process is very simple. Click on this quick selection tool. Okay, then click on, you have to select the additional. Okay, there are two options, add and minus. So I'm selecting additional, then I'll click on Visa V, then I will click on I'll click on S, and I'll click on A, and then I will on my keyboard, or we can do from here, I think. Yeah, click on edit and then click on cut, and then click here and then click paste again. So we got without a background. So we can delete this background. As you can see, you can select the layer 2, and once we hide that, we don't see that anymore. And the same thing, Control T, and here we go. Now if you see, there is a little white left here, so for that same thing you have to do, so use that tool and as this is big, you can make the pointer smaller using this. Here we go, and then click on delete. So you see that Visa, accepted. So as you see that how we can go ahead and make changes on the when we are using a picture with a background. So with this simple tool you will able to clear the background picture of whatever picture you have. Then we'll go and we'll take more idea here. Okay, we can also say fast delivery, and this picture look good. Okay, so we can select that, but make sure we'll take a PNG so that we don't have to go and edit. And I think this would be the ideal for that. Here we go. You can see that the extension is .png. That means it does not has a background. Then click on save image again, save, and then open that picture and just drag it and drop. Many things are in blue, that's the reason you don't see that car. And if we want to make this background light, select that layer and click on opacity. You see that we can make it little lighter so that all the content can be visible. Guys, understand this is not the right now what I'm doing, this is just for the experiment purpose and only for give you an idea how tools work for creating a web banner. When you are really going to create a web banner, you have to spend a lot of time on just to take ideas how you're going to make. When I used to make, I used to take a pen and paper and used to design like what exactly I want, and then I used to go on Photoshop and used to do. And then we can select here and we can say fast delivery and click on here, and then just Control T again, and here we go. And if we want to change the color, select that, click here, go here, click OK. Here we go. And then when we are going to save, you have to click on File, Save As. Okay, there are two options, Save As and Save for Web. I will always prefer you use Save for Web as it makes size very little and it's load very easily when even you have a slow internet. As you can see, it will load in 4 seconds when your speed is that is 56.6 kbps. I think that's good enough. So size is very small, that's only 14.9 kilobytes. So click Save As. It is asking a location where we want to save, so I'll select my web HTML and then I'll click on image and I'll save this as web banner and click on save. So this was the short tutorial video on how you can create a web page banner for your website. And just for your information, you can also buy, you can also download free templates which are available on the internet, and you can modify a little bit and you can use that templates, you can use that banner also. Mostly I have covered few tools in this video which will help you to understand how Photoshop work and how you can use a Photoshop. I will be making more videos on this which will help you to understand how to use tools in Photoshop and how to design a website. And this was a short tutorial of Photoshop. I have covered few tools for using and making a web banner for your website. And if you think this video was worth it, this video was useful, hit the like button, and I will be making more videos on web designing and Photoshop. So subscribe to the channel so that whenever I upload the video, you come to know. And as always, thank you for watching the video. Have a wonderful day.